Well, a new cute studio right in the heart of Fair Oaks wants everybody, big and small, to have their creativity allowed to flow.
Yes, indeed. And Ashley Williams is at the crafting canvas this morning checking out the new spot. Hey, Ashley.
It's beautiful, you guys. This is one of those locations, the moment you walk in, you go, wow. And I know it's good because Dave Grassoff walked in and said, wow. This is a grown man we're talking about. He loves this space, the crafting canvas. Guys, they just literally opened 2 weeks ago. It is absolutely stunning. It is exactly what you would want out of something called an art cafe. That's what this is. You can have your coffee, sit down, enjoy, be creative, take a look at some artwork. But I'm going to let Nikki, the owner, the founder, the creator, explain exactly what this concept is for you. Nikki, congratulations. This is absolutely stunning.
Thank you very much. Hello, Sacramento. Hello, Ashley.
Hello. And I mean, this has been in the works for some time.
In my brain for the past 8 to 10 years. But yeah, we opened about 2 weeks ago. So I'm a baby here. Yeah.
So, when I first got here, I said, okay, how do you explain this location, this venue? And your explanation was an art cafe. So kind of, if you don't mind, explain a little more about that.
Yeah, so the vibe here is art studio cafe meets artisan shop. So I want the community to know that they can come in here for a class or a workshop, or when I'm not running classes or workshops, you are more than welcome to come here, bring a sketchbook, bring your work, come hang out, soak up the creative juices of the space.
Soak it up. Soak up the creative juices. And we're seeing so much of the creative juices flowing, if you will. I did love kind of where we started. This must be the place. It is absolutely the place. But let's go ahead and take a little tour. Let's start on this corner, if you will.
So this is the art lounge, okay? All the original artwork, all the artwork on the walls is my original paintings. So this is kind of a little gallery display, but also a nice little lounge to hang out with your coffee.
Yeah.
And then when you walk towards this way, you have our little artisan boutique shop. So we have art supplies, we have greeting cards, some art merch, goods from local crafters and makers from Sacramento.
Yeah, I love the signage, by the way. The earth without art is just it's
And I've done a lot of markets around the Sacramento area. I've been at the Midtown Farmers Market, Carmichael, Fair Oaks, lots of different festivals around the area. So it was fairly easy to pull some really talented local makers to come into the shop.
I bet. And then of course I'm gonna have you come over here, and then Grass, you could go here. But I mean, come on, candles, little signage.
Yes, we have candles locally made in Folsom. We have coffee roasted here in Rancho Cordova. We have cookies from Haven's Bakery from Citrus Heights. And I made these little plaques over here so you could actually see the maker, meet the maker. QR code takes you to their website. So that's pretty cool. And I want to do that for all my makers and crafters.
And Court and John, if you thought this was it, why don't you come back here with me? Look at how beautiful this is, this massive space. This is where really the magic happens, I think.
It is. This is the studio. This is where we hold our classes, our workshops, our private events, birthday parties, team building, all of that. And I did a little setup here, so if we go around the tables, I can explain a little bit what it is.
Yeah, we have just about 30 seconds, and we do have a second segment, but we will make sure everything is linked to the website, gooddaysacramento.com. So next segment, we'll talk about all the things that you have out, and I'm kind of into this painting on wood, so we might have to do that for that next segment.
Yes.
Nikki, if people want to find you, how can they do so?
So you can find me on my website, thecraftedcanvas.com, or on Instagram, craftedcanvas.studio, and also just here in Fair Oaks, 9906 Fair Oaks Boulevard. Pop on over.
It's been in her mind, guys, for 8 to 10 years. It came to fruition. Here it is. Make sure you support local.
Yes.
Congratulations. This is incredible. It's all linked to the website, gooddaysacramento.com. I'm going to get creative.
Fabulous.
Cool. And that is art. You have an idea and inspiration, and then you make it a reality.
There it is.
That's awesome. Thank you, Ashley. All right, it's the perfect spot to have a little fun date night or take the kids to do some painting as well.
Let's check back in with Ashley Williams. She's hanging out in Fair Oaks with all the creatives this morning. Hi, Ash.
Hello, good morning. Well, I have one creative, but she's the most important creative because she is the creator behind what we're seeing here this morning. The Crafted Canvas in Fair Oaks, phenomenal. I love my coffee. I love a good vibe. You hit it on the head. You really did. Nikki, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay, so people who are just tuning in, tell us about the Crafted Canvas.
So the Crafted Canvas is an art studio cafe meets artisan shop, and we offer classes and workshops. We're actually going to do a little bit here. Paint nights, paint and sip, after school art club, specialty workshops from local makers and crafters. You can find a little bit of something for everyone.
We said this earlier, but this is something that you've been wanting to do from 8 to 10 years or so. You finally saw it come through to fruition. It's great. What's your favorite part of doing something like this and bringing this to the community?
I like creating a welcoming and inspirational space for people to come in and create something beautiful. That's the goal, and I think it's happening.
We are going to do some painting here, but really fast. What are some of the other workshops and classes that you offer?
Okay, so we do like guided paintings, paint and sip. We do watercolor classes, after school art club for ages 8 through 12, and then another one for teens. And we have specialty workshops like block printing. You get to carve out your own rubber stamp. You get to take the tools home. Really cool. That's run by Jen from Clarity Crafted. We have painting on wood. It's like layered laser cut wood painting. By Jen's Turn, lots of different stuff.
And so before we get started, I do want to just kind of go over some rules, you guys. Right there, the studio etiquette, hilarious. This is a classy joint. Act accordingly, mind your manners and your splatters. My favorite one is pinkies up when drinking. It adds flavor, which means, John, I can happily drink my coffee like this. You can't say anything to me about it. Because that's the rule. Okay, here we go. Tell me about
Those
what
are the rules there,
what we're getting
not
ready to
here.
do.
Okay, so we have our little watercolor kit up here, and I want you to grab your. Are we painting?
We're painting.
Yeah. So grab your brush, and I just want you to wet inside your leaf. We want quite a bit of water in there.
Yeah,
So
you said earlier, like people forget you can't do watercoloring without
water. Mm-hmm. And you also can't fight the flow. You got to guide it, okay? That's a good tip in watercolor here. But yeah, so kind of like a coloring book, we are filling in the leaf with water.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. All right, here's where the magic happens. I want you to grab your other brush over here. Yep.
This one right here? The
Yep.
small one? Okay.
And let's go into our yellow.
Okay.
Grab a lot of that pigment in here, and then let's watch the magic happen.
Okay.
We're just going to drop in that color.
All right, so we're gonna continue with the magic and show you all the final product in the 10 o'clock hour. So I'm gonna keep working on this.
Okay.
Y'all catch me in the next hour.
Catch you outside.
We'll make sure everything is linked to the website. Oh, you have a quick discount code. What is it?
Okay, so if you type in good day on thecraftedcanvas.com, you get 20% off your next booking. And we do have a watercolor class coming up this Wednesday, paint and sip on the weekend, so check it out.
Okay, so Court, you know there's like the ongoing joke when women do their mascara, they go like this with their mouth open. I feel like that was me right now. Painting, mouth wide open, just
That's the concentration phase.
guilty.
Concentration with detail.
That's the concentration phase. Exactly. Exactly. All right. It's all linked to the website, gooddaysacramento.com.
Michael Jordan stuck his tongue out. Ashley goes like this.
Yeah, it's so relatable. Thank you, Ash.